right, here's your Core Bites 122. So a ketchup bottle holds 12 ounces. How many bottles could be filled from 100 ounces of ketchup? Okay, so if you've got 100 ounces total, you've got to divide it into 12 ounce bottles basically. So if you multiply, or you could divide 100 by 12, or you could just multiply and just see. So if we did, let's say 6 bottles. So if we did 6 times 2, that would give us 12, 6, that'd be 7. Well, that's only 72 ounces. You've got more. So add 12. So let's try 8. So 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8, 9, that's 96. So you only have 4 ounces left. So that'd be like your remainder. So your best choice here would be the 8. So you could do 8 bottles of the ketchup. Okay? For the next one, we're going to compare and contrast. So 7,000 compared to 50 tens. So if you just think of your zeros there and just add them in. So if you had 50 10 times, that would give you 500. So we're going to go ahead and write those. 50 hundreds, so if you had 50 100 times, you would have 5,000. And then if you had 50 1,000 times, you would have 50,000. So for these guys, because it has the place value, it's always good to go ahead and write it out so you see what you're actually dealing with the numbers, okay? 7,000 compared to 500. Clearly, 7,000 is greater than. 6,000 compared to 5,000. 6,000 is greater than. 5,000 compared to 50,000. 5,000 is less than. Okay, so that's how you would work those out. For the next one, which sentence is true? Okay, so here you're adding fractions. They all have the same denominator, so let's see. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So that would be 7 over 3. So you know if you use this, like we've talked about, so if you break it up, you would have 3 threes, plus 1 3. So 3 over 3/3 would give you 2 because those are whole numbers. You'd have 1/3 left. So that one looks pretty good. But let's see. So here we have 2, 4, 5. 5/3. That would only give you 1 whole and 2/3. That's not what they have there. And then for this one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you'd have 8/3. So you would have 2 and 2/3 left over, and that's not what they have. So the best answer, the only answer that makes sense for your fractions would be A. Okay? For 4, the area of a square patio is 36 square meters. The perimeter is 24 meters. What are the patio's dimensions? Okay? So they're asking you basically the perimeter, well, no, they're asking us the whole thing then. Okay, so the area is 36. Okay, so they're asking you how you'd figure it out. Okay, so to get area, you have to multiply the length times the width. 9 times 6 is not 36. 12 times 12 is not 36. 6 times 6 is. Now let's check this one. The other one is 24. So if it's a patio, so if we had 6, 6, 6, 6, add those up for your perimeter, that would give you the 24. So C is your answer. Okay, and then for your last one, how many sides does a rhombus have? It actually has 4. Because a rhombus, to me, kind of looks like a slanted square similar to a triangle, not a triangle, a diamond. Okay? All right, guys, check yours.